Hi everyone, good evening. We are here live from Chennai, Basanagar Beach. This is the third place match underway between Callahans and Stall 7. The bronze medal match promises to be a really intense matchup between two really good teams. We have Callahans in red and Stall 7 in blue. I have Nandan with me, who's joined me in the commentary box. Hello Nandan, good evening.
Hi Hari, glad to be here for another cracker of a game. I think both teams are going to be coming out strong here. Callahans definitely looking for a win here against Stall after some heavily contested games over the last few tournaments. Two big additions to Callahans in this tournament with Swati and Sushil. Let's see how this turns out. Oh, throw from Adi into the end zone for Sagrika. Unable to quite connect it, but there seems to be a call on field. Two Callahans players getting under it. Seemed like Swati and Sammy getting under that disc, with Sagrika leaping to try and make a play on that. Here's a replay as Sammy gets a piece of the disc but might have initiated some contact there. Players talking it out.
Hi everyone, Rishi here. And also an interesting point that Callahans chose to start with this D-line with their strong O-line female matchups. Hopefully they were trying to enforce some D and get possession, and this is exactly what happened. They have their D-line boys with the O-line girls, and now they're on counter offense. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, great point to note there, Rishi. Callahans have come out here with a plan, come out here with a point to prove. Talking about point to prove, Nandan, Stall 7 versus Flywild semi-final was quite something. We didn't expect it to be, the scoreline to be what it was. So I think Stall 7 also here out to prove a point to themselves and to others. While we say that, the pull floats out towards the commentator's desk. Adi is going to take the disc back, check it in. It's still the first point. As you can see, a lot of give and takes.
Yeah, I think both teams coming strong right out of the gate there. Unable to quite connect Hux, but Adi to Sagrika here. Oh, a bump on that mark there. A foul is accepted by Sammy. This stall will come back at 0. Now set up. Sagrika looking for Adi on the upline. Floats it up a little too much. Whoa, huge D from Suman there. Going vertical for that D. We have another throwaway, unfortunate.
There was Nishant to Swati there. Swati was looking for Shri, just a bit low, and Shri was not able to hold that in. Very unfortunate for Callahans. They had two chances to get the first break, but here they are on D again.
Ishta to Sagarika to Vaishnavi. I think there's going to be a call there for contact. Ashwini, sorry. Right off the bat, Nandan, it's going to be neck to neck, as it seems like in the first point is not over yet. We've already had so many bids and so many calls.
4 minutes in already. Still unable to find a score here. As Sagrika finds Shan. Shan puts it too low and turfs it or in the sand. As Adi sets up a mark. Shan matched up against Nishant there, and Sammy and Sagrika matched up. Swati matched up with Ashwini there. Swati on the sideline, but beautiful D from Adi there. Sagrika signals the offense to settle down. Adi makes a juke cut and goes upline to get the disc from Sagrika. Shan is slashing upline as a pick is called. Seems like we have some game advisors for this game. Abhinav Kau has stepped in from the sideline to advise on the call if necessary, but both players choosing to resolve it on their own, as it looks like Nishant will catch up with Shan, but Shan holds possession of the disc as play restarts. Adi at the dump space. Shan to Adi. Adi looking for another around. Finds Shan on the around throw. Shan back to Sagarika as Shan cuts upline. And Shan gets it back. And Shan puts it up for Adi. A nice bladey. Into the end zone to Adi for a score. And we have a breakthrough. Stall 7 bring home the first point. 1-0 to Stall as they hold their offense. Interesting matchup. This as for folks is again hometown rivalry here between Stall and Callahans. A lot of the Callahans players coming from the same school of thought as Stall 7. For those who followed Ultimate, Callahan players were a part of Stall 7 and since have put together the Callahan squad who've been doing some tremendous work with some seniors along the way. Sangi, who's one of their mentors and coach, unable to quite play this tournament with them but has put in great work with them. As you see some of the best young players in the country coming through the Callahan system. As I recall, Hari, you've also practiced with Callahans at some point?
Yeah, when I was in Chennai, I played with, before I joined Stall 7, I was practicing with Callahans for a while. But as you said, Nandan, yeah, the competition is intense. It's going to be local rivalry, and Callahans have set up a system. And the field is peppered with talent, Nandan. A lot of people returning from Australia, returning from Japan, having represented the country at the global level. So it's going to be a intense matchup as we speak. Sammy to Swati. Swati looking up ahead, looking for a reset. Back to Sammy in those tight spaces. They have been progressing for those small uplines, small yardage gains. Disc with Hari now. Hari looking for an around. Clearing, directing the cutters. He gets Dixon for the reset. Dixon fakes the around, gives the inside to Sammy, goes for the upline. Sammy fakes him off. Now looking for another around pass. Hits Hari. A little yardage lost, but no problem there. Hari with a huge inside fake. Back to Sammy. Sammy to Swati. Swati again looking for a way through. Swati to Sammy. Inside shot there to Dixon. Dixon to the other side of the field. Spreads it to Sushil. And then you were mentioning Swati and Sushil have joined Callahans for this tournament. I think joining a new team and right away going into the O-line is a feat in itself. And the way Swati and Sushil have adapted and just blended right in like they've been playing with Callahans for years, it's really amazing. It shows the mark of what good players are made of and how they can adapt so quickly and improvise according to what the situation demands. So there has been a call there.
Most definitely, Hari. I think both have proven their talent in the past with national teams also, like you had mentioned, coming from beach tournament and the grass tournament in Australia. As the play resumes here, Swati Callahans looking for an opening into the end zone, unable to quite find something here. Dixon is unmarked at the moment, but there was seems to be a call as Arul had gone down. A foul call coming in for Arul. We can see game advisors here stepping in to help make sure the spirit of the game is intact. I think the next two games, the third place game and the finals, are going to be seeing a little bit of that. Over here in the commentary also we're experimenting with a bit of something to try and get you a perspective on these calls from the sideline. As Dixon puts a beautiful around throw into the end zone for the break and score. That's the score for Callahans, 1-1 as the game's back level. Stall 7 making Callahans work for that, but Callahans remain calm and composed to find an option into the end zone for the score. That was Dixon to Hari for the score.
One, two, three.
That's 1-all, Nandan. Hectic, I must say, at the least. So many calls, lot of things have happened in just 2 points. Finally, we are here. Score is 1-1. The wind direction is also different from yesterday, Nandan. Yesterday it was quite, straightforward, upwind, downwind. Coming from the ocean, it was downwind. But today it's been crosswind since the evening. So I think the throws also need to be adjusted accordingly. Not all the throws that usually were can be taken. We have box with the disc, box looking for options, box to Sagarika, Sagarika looking for box again, box with the disc, moving the disc around, moving the players around to Sagarika. Huge hug there, and it was for Adi, but I think Sumant, I think it was that. Sumant, that was Sumant with the D again. Okay, folks, sorry for that. I think there was a technical issue there with mic off. But anyway, so box there with the bookends. He got the hand block, really good hand block, and box with the score again. And what you missed was that Nandan is a heavy stall 7 supporter in this game. So I'll let Nandan, talk praises about stall 7 whenever they do good things. As we talk, the pull is underway. Sushil feels the pull. Sushil to Dixon, the usual the Callahans O-line to Shri. Shri looking for options down the line. Back to Dixon. Dixon with the upline. Arul on Dixon. Heavy matchup there. So Dixon looking for Swati. Upline. Oh, this was the exact crosswind, folks. This was the crosswind that we were mentioning. You can't take all the throws that you usually take. It's not going to work out. You need to be, really conservative, really calculative with whatever throws you make. Stall 7 on offense now. Arul with the disc. And Arul has sent it, guys. Arul has sent it. Let's see who's under it. I think Sushil has... It blasted right into the commentary box, people. That disc was headed right to the commentary box.
Stall 7 D-line doing what they do. The turnover and score. Lot more patient with the disc the second time around. That's a break for Stall 7 early in the game. 3-1 to Stall.
This point, not a very clean hold. So Callahans is able to put that extra bit of pressure, and unfortunately they were not able to hold that. So I think with Nandan supporting Stall 7, a few of us have to make it up now and root for Callahans perhaps a bit more. So looking forward to stepping into that shoes.
Yes, yes. Yeah, 2 breaks in a row. Nandan, Stall 7 out here with a bang. They're on here on a mission. This is not the final Ramrose Parmar. This is the bronze medal match. The finals is going to follow this at 7:30. So please tune in for the finals. That will be streamed on the India Off-Season Ultimate channel as well. So as we speak, Callahan's O-line, Swati with the disc, and that's an unfortunate drop, uncharacteristic drop by Sushil there. Is this going to be another break? Manoj with the disc, and Manoj sends it. I think that's going to be a turnover. Yeah, once again the crosswind coming into play. Not easy, going to be taking all those OI shots and those blades. So Callahan's on offense again. Sushil to Swati. Swati looking for the forward pass. Finds Sammy, and I think it's a throwaway there. A lot of jitters seems like in this match.
Yeah, I was just on the sideline, and it looks like even the previous throw was a bit tough for Sushil to, catch. So as you said, just a few jitters, throws not going exactly where Callahans wanted, and they find themselves back on D now. I think a lot of stress on the Callahans O-line right now. A lot of their players having to go again and again. I don't know how that will impact them as the game goes along, because on the beach it's very tiring and it takes a lot out of you. But that being said, Callahans have quickly progressed towards the end zone once again. Dixon with the disc, Swati swung it to him and cleared. Callahans now playing a lot more spaced out. Sushil hanging behind. Sammy with the disc, Sammy to Dixon. Dixon tries to jump it in, and goal being called by Stall 7. So Callahans have finally managed to hold it.
Dixon there with the score, Nandan. He caught it and jumped in for the score. Dixon there with the score to make it 3-2 to Stall 7. He had the presence of mind to catch it and jump in. Assist from Sammy, I believe. Yeah, that was very timely. Good spatial awareness by Dixon to jump that in.
Stall 7 offense coming in as Adi picks it up and comes up to the line. He has Ishta at the dump, Sagarika cutting under, but a huge hug. Looks like it's for box, but goes away.
I'm just standing on the
Wayward with that
sideline and
pass,
box
very,
just with a small.
something that you don't see
with a
too often from Adi. Opportunity for Callahans to break back here and level scores. We have Nishant going up for the disc and on line. Unlucky turn from Callahans there as they turn it back. Adi with the disc looking for an around and puts it to Sagarika. Sagarika to Shan. Shan to Sagarika. Sagarika with a huge hug into the end zone. Unable to connect once more. Nishant once again picks up the disc and puts the disc back into play with Sumant, and Sumant rotating it. Back to Sammy. Sammy puts it up for Sumant. Sumant back to Sammy, looking for Shri, who's slashing. Sammy to...
Yeah, Prem there with the disc. Prem centers it to Nishant. This D line offense getting another chance. Sammy, of course, crossed over, playing a very instrumental role, getting the disc almost every other. Callahans not being able to gain too many yards. Sumant now with the disc. They're able to gain a few and then lose a few. Unfortunately, another turn. And Sammy not being able to catch that since it was a bit low. And stall 7 now with another chance to score. Shan with the disc. Adi looking to get the swing, and he does. He looks for the continuation. It wasn't there. Instead, he gives the inside to Shan. There's a deep cut going. Shan takes it off. Ishra comes back, takes a short in cut. Shan collects it back. He's pointing towards his cutters to ask him to go in some direction and cut. It doesn't work. They swing, and very quickly they're on the other side with Adi having the disc centering to Box, who's kind of left free. Callahan's D-line not being able to keep up. Box takes an easy throw to Sagarika right on the doorstep of the end zone. Sagarika looking for options. Stall count rising. She floats it to Box, and Sumant was just face marking Box. He could not do anything, and that was a score.
Stall 7 clinical with their offense there and holding. Still up one break in this game. Stall 7 scores, and score is 4-2 to Stall 7. Sorry folks, we are also experimenting with a bit of sideline commentary here as Rishi has stepped away from the commentary box towards the sideline, so he can give you a closer, neater perspective on things from the sideline. Great to have you, Rishi. Thank you for helping us with this.
Thanks, Nandan. I think the energy on the sideline is something I'm trying to catch on. Early on in the game when Callahans got those few turns, they were really, really pumped. Of course, the Callahans D-line also missing Vishwa, a very crucial player on their D-line who unfortunately had some injury and he's sitting out. But he was there, of course, supporting, cheering his team. A lot of energy with all the turns that they were generating. I think Stall 7 did not expect to start the game under so much pressure that they had such few clean holds. So Callahans able to mount that defensive pressure, but I guess they were not able to hold it, especially in the first quarter of the game, as we have seen now.
Score is 4-2 to Stall 7 here. Box with another score, and very classy celebration by Box as well. And folks who are just tuning in, welcome to the off-season ultimate stream, folks. This is the Beach Nationals. It's happening in Besanaga, Chennai. This is the bronze medal match between Callahans and Stall 7. Both home teams and both playing a match on their home turf. This is also going to be followed by the finals at 7:30 p.m. Between none other than Airborne and Flywild. So please tune into that as well. Stall 7 D-line here with Andrew with a huge monstrous pull there, roller pull. Is the roller pull going to have its effect? No, Dixon reads it well. Hari with the disc. Hari looking for options. Sammy with a beautiful cut there. Fake on the break side, cut to the open side. Classic textbook cutting. Wonderful cut. Sammy gives it to Swati. Swati fakes Dixon off, looks for Sushil. Sushil back to Sammy. Sammy to Sushil again. Oh, unlucky drop here from Sushil. Stall 7 have another chance to break, make a 3-point difference. Andrew has been having a great tournament as well, Nandan. Some huge layout bits by him for blocks and scores. Arul the disc now, looking for Sagarika. Back to Arul, Arul to Andrew now. As a pick call, I think that has happened. Arul resets it to Andrew, back to Arul. And the pressure pays off from Callahans. They have gotten the turn back. Close bid there from Arul. From Dixon to Swati. Swati around to centers to Sushil. Sushil looking for the forward pass to Sammy. Sammy holds on to it. Looks for the center pass again. And it's overthrown. We also have some cool infographics. You can see BP on your screen when it's a potential break point that is going to come. So Stall 7 right now with a possibility for a break. I would also like to take this chance to once again thank Off Season Ultimate for a really great job that they have done here in Besanagar. They have set up 2 cameras. They have a really good tech team for the streaming. Hope the clarity is good as well. It's a huge throw, difficult read. I think the wind caught it as well.
Yeah, unlucky there. Almost made the connection and found another break. As Callahans players walk up for the disc, I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsor here, Chennai FC, who has helped us and supported us in this event. One of their matches is coming up pretty soon against FC Goa on the 24th of October at the Marina Arena, Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. You can book your tickets now on the Book My Show app. And as Stall 7 get the disc back for another break opportunity, as Arul goes around for the score, finds Roshni in the end zone. Another break for Stall 7. Up 5-2.
So Stall 7's energy now taking a real peak up. This was another long point, but this was a break point for Stall 7, so they didn't mind tiring out the Callahans O-line. Callahans being very clinical until the end almost, but then managing to somehow miscue the reset. I think they were having a very comfortable and a very set tournament so far, with a lot of chemistry, a lot of reps coming in, looking really good. But I think the Stall 7 defensive pressure towards the end is getting to them. They have managed to hold a few. They just have to tune in and see how they can punch in a few more. Of course, grass games are much longer, 75 minutes long, whereas the beach games are much shorter. So once you give a lead, right, you don't have too much time to make a comeback. So Callahans will be hoping to pull this in, and let's see what they do on this O-line.
Since this match is happening in Chennai, it would not be fitting if there is not some Tamil commentary as well. So we'll be trying to switch as many languages as possible between Nandan and me. ஆனால் இப்போது Stall 7 3 break up ahead. Stall 7 3 break அப்பு. ரொம்ப கஷ்டங்க இந்த பீச்சில் திருப்பி கம்பேக் பண்ணுறதுலாம். ஆனால் ரெண்டுமே குவாலிட்டி சைடு வித் குவாலிட்டி பிளேயர்ஸ், எதுவுமே ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்ண முடியாது. பார்ப்போம், பொறுத்திருந்து பார்ப்போம் என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு. இப்போது Callahans O-line, Dixon waiting for Hari to come back and set up on the brick mark. SC மார்க் பண்ணுறாப்புல ஹரியை. Hari looks back to Dixon. Dixon forward pass to Sammy. Sammy looks for the around center, finds Hari again. She comes back for the forward pass. Sammy இங்கே எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இருக்காங்க. எவ்ரி அதர் பாஸ் Sammy வராங்க. இப்போ Shivani, Sammy to Shivani forward pass போயிருக்கு. Again looking for the என்ன ஒரு கட்டுங்க Sammy டேந்து, broke her ankles. Brilliant cut there, brilliant upline from Sammy. செம்ம பிட்டுங்க அருள் கிட்டேருந்து, just fingertips away. That's always a matter of inches when it comes to these layout bits, and Callahan punch it in for the score. The 2-point deficit now, 5-3 to Stall 7.
பயங்கரமான எனர்ஜி ரெண்டு சைட்லேருந்தும். டிஃபென்சிவ்லி Stall 7 வந்து விட்டு கொடுக்க மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க. ஆல்சோ Callahans வந்து பயங்கர பேஷண்ட்டாக, ஆல்சோ அட் த சேம் டைம் குவிக்காக க்ளீனாக அஃபென்ஸ் ஆடிட்டுருக்காங்க. சாமி அண்ட் டிக்சன் ரெண்டு பேரும் கம்மிங் இன் ஹெவிலி டு சார்ட் ஆஃப் மூவ் த டிஸ்க் அண்ட் ensure the score there. Callahans right back at it, still within reaching distance. இன்னும் 2 point தான் இப்போ டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். 5-3 score for Stall 7. இப்போ வந்து லைன் அப்பில் பிஃபோர் தேட் ஒரு குவிக் ரீப்ளே, ஹியூஜ் அங்கே பிட் அருள் போட்டார், பட் ஆனால் கனெக்ட் பண்ண முடியல. இங்கே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இப்போ ஸ்லாஷ் பண்ணி ஷிவானி வராங்க. ஷிவானி வந்து ஈஸியாக வாங்கிட்டு போகிறாங்க. பிளேயர்ஸ் வந்து லெஃப்ட் ரைட் அண்ட் சென்டர் பிட் போட பார்க்குறாங்க, பட் ஆனால் கனெக்ட் பண்ண முடியல. பட் ஆனால் எஃபர்ட் ரெண்டு சைட்லேருந்தும் பயங்கரமாக இருந்திருக்கு இது வரைக்கும். ஆன்லைன் இப்போ வந்து ஃபார் Stall 7 ஆதி, துஷ்டி, அஸ்வினி, சாகரிகா, ஷான். ஃபார் Callahans அங்கே அந்த சைடில் சாமி, சுமந்த், நிஷாந்த் இல்லை, பிரேம், ஷிவானி, அப்புறம் ஸ்ரீ. ஆதி டு அஸ்வினிக்கு ரீசெட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. அஸ்வினி அரவுண்டு திருப்பி சாகரிகா கிட்ட, துஷ்டி டு ஷான். இப்போ ஷான் ஆதி கிட்ட கொடுக்குறாரு. ஆதி பேக் டு சாகரிகா, ஸ்லாஷ் பண்ணி திருப்பி வாங்கிட்டாரு. ஆதி பார்க்குறான். ஆதி சாகரிகா ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு போகிறாங்க 1-2s. ஆதி ஒரு ஸ்மூத் த்ரோ, பட் ஸ்ரீ வித் அ ஹியூஜ் டி இன்டர்செப்ட் பண்ணி டர்ன் ஓவர் ஜென்ரேட் பண்ணிட்டாங்க. பிரேக் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இங்கே Callahansக்கு. ப்ளே பேக் ஆன். பிரேம் வந்து ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு ஹக் எடுக்கிறாரு, ஆனால் சுமந்த் ஒரு செகண்ட் நின்றுட்டான் போல். டிஸ்க்கும் வெளில ஃபேட் அவுட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஆதி டிஸ்க்கு போகிறான். சைட் லைன் பக்கத்துலேருந்து வரும். இப்போ செட்டப் பண்ணுறது அஸ்வினி வந்து டம்ப் செட்டப் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. டவுன் ஃபீல்டு வந்து ஒரு ஹோஸ்டாக் செட் பண்ண மாதிரி தெரியுது. பேக் ஹேண்ட் ஃபோர்ஸ். ஆதி ஒரு ஹக் எடுக்கிறான். ஷான் இஸ் ரன்னிங் இட் டவுன். ஷான் க்ளோசஸ் இட் டவுன் ஃபார் த ஸ்கோர். Shows the disc. 6-3, stall 7 with the hold. Pressure back on Callahans.
I was just on the sideline watching Shan run down. The throw was beautifully weighted. It looked like Shan was ready to give everything, maybe even lay out if needed, but I think the throw was just simply perfect and he was able to run it down. Again, great energy for Stall 7. I think they have all the momentum at this point, and I think the sideline, the crowd is coming in. Lots of folks who are locals from Chennai who have come to the beach. They're looking at what's happening here. The curiosity is bringing them to the field, and what a great opportunity it is for our sport as well to transcend our usual crowd and then bring a lot more new followers and fans in.
செம்ம த்ரோ அங்கே ஆதிக்கிட்டேருந்து நம்ம கமெண்ட் செக்ஷன்லேயும் அல்டிமேட் ஃபேன் மறுபடியும் வந்திருக்காரு. ஹி ஹஸ் கிரேஸ்ட் அஸ் த அக்கேஷன் அண்ட் பிரேஸ்ட் ஆதி நிஜமாவே ஆல்ரவுண்ட் பிளேயர். ஆஸ்திரேலியாலையும் செம்ம பர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் ஆதிக்கிட்டேருந்து ரெப்ரசென்டிங் த கண்ட்ரி. எனிவே இப்போது கேலஹானோட லைன் மறுபடியும் 3 பாயிண்ட் டெஃபிசிட்டு, அப்ஹில் டாஸ்க். திஸ் இஸ் வாட் சாம்பியன்ஸ் ஆஃப் ஆர் மேட் ஆஃப் வியூவர்ஸ். இந்த மேட்ச் எப்படி வரப்போகிறாங்க கேலஹான்ஸ்? இட்ஸ் கோயிங் டு பி அ ஹியூஜ் டெஸ்ட் ஆஃப் கேரக்டர் for all the players involved. பார்ப்போம் என்ன நடக்குது அப்படின்னு. டிக்சன் with the throw there. It was a yardage gaining throw. ஆனால் ஒரு கால் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், கான்டாக்ட் கால். Players are talking it out. So for anybody who is seemed far away, ஆனால் இங்கே நாங்கள் we are sitting very far, so we don't have the entire perspective. கான்டாக்ட் நடந்திருக்கலாம், கையில் அடிச்சிருக்கலாம்.
From the sideline, a very light moment. So as soon as that play was made, and the Arul thought that it was a turnover, and he sprinted, but he sprinted in the opposite direction. And then SC just shouted at him, saying that, "Hey, that's not the direction we are scoring in." So they just shared a small laugh while the call was resolved.
Viewers, also let us know if you are able to listen to all three commentators, Nandan, me and Rishi. So Rishi is on the sideline. We are experimenting something for this game. So Rishi is going to give us sideline info based on what the calls are, what the coaches are telling the teams, what the sideline communication is. Sidelining ஒரு ரொம்ப பெரிய ஆஸ்பெக்ட் ஆஃப் அல்டிமேட்டுங்க. இட்ஸ் ஆக்ட்ஸ் லைக் அ 8th player. ஒரு ஓவரால் வியூ கொடுக்கணும் கேமுக்கு. இட்ஸ் ரியலி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ ரிஷி இஸ் கோயிங் டு கிவ் அஸ் தட் வியூ. Please let us know if you are able to hear everything properly.
6th player on beach, but yes, sideline is a very important part of the game. As a huge hug goes up, Andrew is tracking it down, and Sushil brings it down. What a grab!
Oh my God, this is what we came here for, Nandan. This is what the public have also assembled here for, Besanagar Beach. I mean, it's a Sunday night. All the families are out here and we want to give them a spectacle. Sushil living up to the task. What a grab, what a brilliant grab. I actually thought Andrew had position there ahead of him, but Sushil extending his hands and just snatching it out of the air. என்ன brilliant-ஆன grab Sushil டந்து. அது வந்து ஓரளவுக்கு அன்கேட்சபிளாக இருந்ததுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன், ஆனால் பிடிச்சிட்டார் சுஷில்.
Yeah, I was just on the sideline, and the sideline was saying that Sushil has finally woken up. So that's what I overheard. And just before this pass as well, in this point, Sushil made a huge fake, and he almost had about 10-15 steps of separation. Looks like some fire somewhere has been lit. Even Hari on the other side, in fact, made a huge fake. So Callahans was finally able to get some separation and punch this in. Let's see if they can ride on this momentum.
I'll have one, you can take that. I'll have one, you can take that. He doesn't want it.
And stall 7 will as the disc. Callahans will look to make a play like that, but on defense now, Swati coming up with the same kind of energy right there. As Sagarika resets it around, Adi with a huge hug. Dixon coming under it. Dixon versus Box. Dixon with a D, Box bits for it, but unable to quite make the play. Can Callahans capitalize?
High octane play here, Nandan. Really high octane ultimate. Lot of things happening, flurry of activities. Box and Dixon there reading the disc equally well, I should say. They waited patiently for it till it dropped to a catchable level. Swati here with the disc. Swati looking for a pass to Sammy. Sammy looking up ahead. She has Sushil for a dump. She finds Sushil. Nice around. Sushil back to Dixon. Yardage gaining pass. Nandan, this is an example of what one play can do to a team. Just that Sushil's catch, and you can see a hip in the step of Callahans. Just as I say that, is that a commentator's jinx? I feel like I have done something here for Callahans, commentator's jinx, but they did seem like they had a pep in their step till that very last throw. Adi finds Box. Box looking back to Adi. Very sharp throws here. Surukan podi ella throw.
Yeah, the wind is picking up, so keeping throws sharp here might be a smart decision. There, Adi putting one again for Shan and looking into the end zone now. Not there. An around throw to Ishta. Ishta catches it safely, but there's a call on field. Seemed like a pick call by Dixon on Box. Disc will go back to Adi and the play will restart from the previous pass. As players set up. Adi with a huge inside break. Tracking it down. Shan comes down with it. Stall scores and hold their 2-break lead.
And just like that, in a matter of one throw and one play, it's back to the 3-point deficit. Is the brutality of sports, I must say. It's all a margin of error is very low the higher the stakes are, and we are back to a 3-point deficit. Callahan must again gather all the energy and motivation they have to overcome this gap. Thanks, Ranjit. Thank you. I thank you for removing the guilt for me. Thank you. Please keep the love flowing for everybody who has joined us once again. We are watching the third place match, bronze medal match between Callahans and Stall 7 Beach Nationals happening at Besanagar Beach in Chennai. And Stall 7 with the pull here. Dixon feels the pull. Dixon shoots deep. What a burst. Is he going to come down with it? The throw fades away. As I told you, there's a crosswind here flowing from left to right on the field. So that disc slightly fades away, out of reach, just out of reach for Dixon.
I would have thought Dixon would have made that play. Rishi, anything that you saw from there?
Yeah, I think just in terms of strategy, right, the previous point was in fact one before the crossover half. So Callahans in fact went in with a power D line. So what they would have been hoping for was to hold that, and they were one pass away with Swati to Sumant on the previous point, and they couldn't do it. And I feel like that probably took out some of that from them. And now Callahans unfortunately made that error in this O point, and Stall 7 manages to get another break. I think this game could have been closer had the power D line held it just before half, and Callahans would have started on O anyway, but instead of being 2 points closer, they are now 2 points farther. So Callahans will not be too pleased with this one.
Let's go, Stall 7, and this is what we've seen in the past from Stall 7. Arul with a huge inside huck right into Manoj's space there, and Manoj with a huge run down to close it down and score. Celebrating with a kiss like he does. Did one yesterday. Check out his highlight play on off-season Instagram. Huge play from Manoj yesterday as well.
Pinpoint throw from Arul, I must say, Nandan. I mean, catching a throw that is so pinpoint in stride in front of you. All credit, I think, must be given to Arul there in this wind, waiting it perfectly. Just behind, on the back of the end zone, no chance for the defender. Beautiful play there from stall 7. I think the game time is done as well. We are on hot cap. It's extra time now. Callahans on offense. Sammy with the disc. Sammy looking for passes upfield. Sammy's and nice disc movement. Nice movement from Sushil there to get free. Dixon with the disc. Sushil sets up behind him, and Dixon beautiful floaty around to Shri, and Callahans hold their score there. Score is 5-8 to Callahan. The 3-point gap still intact. Irrespective of the score, Nandan, really high quality ultimate, I must say here, because obviously high quality players on field performing for us.
Most definitely, Hari. This high quality ultimate could not have been possible without some of our partners here. Atra is a sports science collective that is working on building awareness about the impact of sports science that has on athletes' performance. A lot of work being put in from the stalls that they've set up here and creating awareness about better training. Thank you, Atra, for helping us out with this. And thank you, of course, to our live broadcasting partners off-season for bringing this stream under the lights from beautiful Chennai Elliots Beach for the entire country and the world to watch. And thank you, UPI, for bringing this tournament together, and Suril Ultimate for organizing this tournament in brilliant fashion as things come to a close.
Pull underway there from Callahans. Adi feels the pull, finds Ishta. Adi with the disc again. Adi looking for the around option. Finds Sagarika there. Sagarika looking for a forward pass. Finds Box. Box with the disc. Box to Shan. Nandan, you must be very aware of how Shan tries to emulate Box a lot. He considers Box his mentor. He does throwing sets with him. And best way to sort of emulate your idol is to be on the same team with them. So I think Shan is on the route to become an elite thrower. And he's got a really good idol in Box. So beautiful pass there from Sagarika to Shan, leading into space. Shan there finding Box again. Box just at the starting of the end zone. Nice and patient. Finding for options. Finds Shan again. Shan with the disc again in the end zone. Just knocking on the door here. Stall 7. Shan to Adi. And is Shan going to come down with this? And beautiful pass. Adi waited to perfection.
Let's go, Shan!
That's Nandan, stall 7 love coming out for you on commentary. But beautiful throw there by Adi. The game is over, guys. It's 9-5. 9-5 to stall 7. The game is done. It was a really scintillating game here. You got to witness some high quality ultimate from high quality athletes. But folks, the best is yet to come. Please don't go anywhere. Grab some snacks, grab some drinks, and please come back for the final. It's promising to be a really good match. Really good match between Airborne and Flywild. A lot to play for, and please tune in at 7:30, folks.